Okay. Yeah. Hello, hello. Wait, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Test, test. Yeah, I think it's working. Okay. Hello. What's up, guys? Okay, I think the audio is working fine. Nah.
Okay, hello. Okay, hi guys. How are you all? Have you had your dinner? I can't find the worksheets. The worksheets is linked in bio. Yeah, like biology, not biography. Yeah, make sure you get the correct one. So, do you know what's the difference between biography and autobiography? No, I don't know. Wait, let me see. Link in bio. So you can get the worksheets from our bio, whatever that means, whatever that is. Okay, hi guys. Uh, Let me see. Okay. Hello. Okay, right. So we have something special for this particular session. At the end of the session, there will be a prize giveaway. If you come in top 2 during our Kahoot quiz, top 3. Yes, we are generous today. Boss said be generous. So yeah, we'll prizes for the top 3 players for Kahoot at the end of the session. So do stay with us to the end. Like, share, and subscribe. Get your friends to join as well. But that, sticker. Oh yeah. Wait. Where's my right. Yeah, so there's the giveaway, right? So stay tuned during the science session. But also stay for the English and math. Don't just run away and then go for science. We are preparing you for PSLE, remember? It's a long journey. Okay, so yeah, stay with us and get your A grades with us, Buy one A grade, get another one free. Okay, hello, yes, Charlize, is it? And Xian Go, Yi Xian Go. Hello, people. Okay, yeah, do ask your friends to join. We will be starting in about 5 minutes time or so. We will be going through 2023 Mary Stella end of year paper, right? You can get the worksheet from our bio. Just click on it and then you can download it and go through with us. Okay? Yeah, and like I said, there's the giveaway. And after our English session, we'll have the math followed by the science session. Okay? Right, so do stay tuned. Hey, hello, hi someone. Do you know anyone? Okay, right. Okay, thank you for joining us. Have you had your dinner? No one's replying me. Very sad. Oh, hello. Hi, Apple, Carrie Kutan, and Fong Hoi Leong. Hi. Yes, 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 we can. Ah. Oh, Regine, you had your dinner. That's nice to know. What do you have for dinner? Yeah, any P6s here? Yeah, you can join the P5. If you cannot settle P5, means sus. You may not be ready for P6. Then you should join us for our lessons. And then we will prepare you thoroughly. Hi, Leonard. It's your teammate. I have a teammate. Oh, okay. Hi, teammate. Or are you my crewmate? Or are you trying to be an imposter? Don't be such, yeah? Oh, me P6. Okay, very good. So you can slay the P5 syllabus, correct? No problem, right? Ah, I slay, you slay, we slay. Okay, Ken? Ah. Okay, we'll be starting about 3 minutes time, right? So yeah, please ask your friends to join in, have some fun together as we learn some stuff, right? We will learn and have some fun at the same time, okay? Right, then as we mentioned, download the worksheets from the link in bio, and then we are having a giveaway to the top 3 prize winners, or to the top 3 from in the Kahoot quiz later, okay? What giveaway? Actually, it's a mystery prize. It's so mysterious, I also don't know what's inside. I don't know what's inside. Anyone knows what's inside? Okay, let me check my crystal ball. Okay, I know what's inside. It's something. What thing I don't know, but it's something, okay? There's something. Just like we have someone here. Then there's something also. Okay, right. Hi to the 57 of you. Nice to see you all. Okay, we'll be starting about 2 minutes time. Right, and do remember to join us. Right? Hello, cute dog. Hello, Doira. Okay. Right, so you all can also answer the questions as we go through them. Hi, Joy and Ray Choi. Is this for P5? Yes, this is for P5, but you are welcome to join whether you are P5 or not. Right, as if you are P6, that's fine too. If you it's good to recall what you have did for P5 as well. Okay, so later we'll have the math and the science, and you can go through what was taught in P5 in case you forgot or you need a revision. Okay, we will have our wonderful teachers, Teacher Felicia and Teacher KH, to join us later. Right, they will walk you through math and science, and you shall be getting A grade soon. Okay, AL1. How to get the worksheets? Link in bio, wherever it is. I don't know, is it down or up or left or right? Okay, where's the link in bio? Where? In our profile. In our go to the A grader TikTok page. Then there's something there. I don't know what thing, but you just click. There should be a link there to tell you to download. There's only one link. You can't miss it. If you miss it, then try harder. Okay. Call me Rachel. Okay, hi Rachel. I go to A graders for 2 years already. Hey, steady lah. Come 4 more years. We have up to secondary school. Come join us. P5 of course can join. This is for P5. P4 also can join. P6 also can join. Secondary school also can join. Because you go secondary school also, we still teach you all the same English stuff, right? Just that it's more chim. It's chimmer than chim. So we call chimmer. Okay, so it's like chim, chimmer, chimmers, right? Your comparative and your superlative. Found it. Okay, very good. Shahida. Bagus. Banya susah. Okay. Oh my God, my brother's in A grader right now. Hey, where? Mana? Where? Is he here? What language? What language you want? You want English, Chinese, Malayu, Japanese? Nani? What subject? Oh, now English. Okay, now 英文 English. Okay, Sun Plaza. Oh, Sun Plaza. Oh, very nice. That means Sembawang. Okay, good. Why, Leonard? Why are you so sad? Okay, come, let's start. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. Let's go through our P5. Mary Stella. Okay, we'll go through grammar MCQ. Okay, vocab and grammar close, right? Hopefully we have time to go through all. Okay, come. So without further ado, let's go through question 1. Okay, right. So now, the question goes, $60, too much to pay for these dresses, Kate told the sales girl as she put them back on the rack. Okay, so now if we were to look at this, right? Okay, so let's look at the clues. So we have $60. So $60 is a singular subject. It's a subject that is singular in nature. Okay, so I'll just write S and small s for S, big S for subject and small s for singular, right? So which means that are and will be out, right? Because we're looking at something singular, right? Then after that, they say it's too much to pay for the dresses. But this, notice, is your quote marks. So this is happening at the point in time of speech, right? So this is therefore said in the present tense. So answer is therefore is 1. Do you all get it? Okay, right, do you all get it? Okay, Ken. Right, so yes, Skibidi. Yeah, it's not past tense because we are concerned with what is happening inside the quote marks, right? So although what we have here, Kate told, whatever, this is in past tense, verb in past tense, we shall ignore this, right? That's to throw you off track. Okay, right, let's go to number 2. Yay, very good, yes. Okay, now, the bag containing some documents and cash on the road yesterday, right? So we have the bag containing some cash and documents. So this is what we call a noun phrase. Now inside this noun phrase, right, we will have the head noun, which is actually my subject. And so if you know, containing some documents and cash is extra information. In other words, our bag is our singular subject here, right? Because this is our singular subject, we can eliminate our wrong answers. Are found is for plural, so it's out. Is still possible. Have is for plural, so this is out. So we're left with 2 and 3, right? Now, so then after that, it's on the road yesterday, right? So yesterday tells us that this took place in the past, and so we want something in the past. So between was and is, was is in the past, and so therefore answer is 2. Okay, do you all get it? Okay, very good. You are sigma and I'm alpha. Okay, now let's move on. Right, now if you do not have a good grasp the concepts, you will not be able to complete the test with ease, right? So which one is this? Right, so for this, actually, if you notice, there's an if, but we're not testing you your if conditional here. So we're testing you collocation, right? So good grasp or grasp of something. So answer here is 3, right? You have a grasp of what you know or don't know, right? So grasp of collocation. So you know that these go together, right? Your alpha and sigma, then got beta, gamma, and epsilon, right? And of course, you all know pi. Hello? Right. Skibidi lah, not skibadi lah. Where got skibadi one? Okay, let's move on. Now, mother realized that something was amiss when she noticed Bob something suspiciously in the backyard, right? So you notice here that, right? Notice, right? The pun, right? So notice, verb in past tense, right? I have a verb here in the past tense, and we have Bob, which is a noun, a proper noun, and our answers here are all verbs, right? And so we have our famous verb noun verb pattern here, right? Where the first verb is in essence some sort of sensory verb, right? In this case, notice is to see something, right? And so when we get to our second verb, right, behind it should be either in the root form. Maybe I'll write it here instead. So this should be in the root form or in the ing participle. Okay, now so we have in these answers here, we have behaved, which is not, had behaved, well, which is again not, and was behaving, which is not. So we have basically behaving 2, which is answer. So she noticed Bob behaving suspiciously. Okay, so now why is this one ing participle and not root form? Because when mother was noticing Bob, so when she saw Bob, right, when she saw Bob, he was doing something, and so at that point in time the action was occurring, and so we will use the ing form, so therefore behaving and not the root form. Okay, so just take note for this, right? Okay, right, so I hope you all got it correct. Yes, Ohayo. Ohayo gozaimasu. Yeah, ima konbanwa da kedo. Okay, right, now, so let's move on. Number 5. I will join you. What you decide to go and exercise at the park. Anyone exercising right now? Right? So now, so here I will join you, right? So this is one idea, and then you decide to exercise at the park is the other idea. So this here seems to be a condition for this other outcome to occur, right? Now, so typically for conditions, we will look for the word if. right? But there's no if. So the another way to put it will be, yes, most of you, if not all of you got it right, it will be should. And so answer is 4, right? So should can be used in place of if, right? Should you feel unwell, please go to the general office, right? If you feel unwell, please go to the general office, right? It's the same way. Okay, good. Good job, people. Let's move on. Okay, right, number 6. Right? Do you think the front counter staff life at grade A grader very hard? I tell you, working is never easy. So it's not about being front staff, middle staff, or back staff. All life difficult. So stay a student. Understand or not? Enjoy your student life. But remember to study because you have only one job. You have but one job. Study. Okay? So study harder. Join A grader to study harder. Okay? More better. Okay, now anyway, now number 6. My parents intend to take my brother and something to Japan during the holidays, right? So we have one sentence here, we have a full stop here, and then the next one, we'll all be staying at Uncle Henry's house, right? So, raise Mistio Pay. Who is Mistio? Oh, okay. You tell us which center, okay? Now anyway, my parents intend to take my brother and something, right? So, and tells me that there's these two parts to the question, or rather to this sentence, right? And then we have my parents, right? My parents is actually the subject, plural subject that does an action, and so the action is the intention, right? So this present tense verb, okay? And so what this makes is that, oops, present, right? My brother and I becomes the object. And because we are object, we will use me, right? So it cannot be I, it cannot be us, right? So it's me, right? So, and then here, now we're left with 2 or 4, right? And then because it's my brother and me, including my parents, so it's all of us, right? And so therefore, it will be, we will all be going to Uncle Henry's house. And so therefore, answer is 2 here. Do you all get it? Some of you got it. No! Why? Why? Never mind. Now you learn, okay? So now you know. You come here, we teach you what's the difference, okay? Can? The A grader difference, okay? We have difference between A and B grade. Now anyway, now if conditional. So if I bird, something, if I a bird, I above the mountain. So now if you look at this particular sentence here, right? So in this particular context for this sentence, this will tell me this is an impossible scenario, right? Because I can never be a bird. I would wish I can be a bird, but I cannot be a bird. Okay, so that will never happen. Now, for this impossible scenario situation, we will use second conditional, right? So second if conditional, and for second conditional, right, it will in essence be the past tense, right? That means in our if statement here, this one here needs to be a verb in the past tense. And so past tense will be either 2 or 4. Right? Because am is present tense. But I is special. Right? So it will generally be I were. Okay? Plus, the other way to look at it is you will notice that it will be the word would. Okay? Of course, both have would, but this one would be flying. Right? So anyway, answer here is 2. Okay? Good. You will never be a bird. Yeah, very sad. Although I can just sit on an airplane. Okay? That one more comfortable anyway. And faster. Okay, right. Thank you. Come, next one. Even though there is what chance of rain today, it might be a good idea to carry an umbrella with you. Okay, now so if we look at this here, we have any, few, little, and much, right? Then we have the word chance. So chance is an uncountable noun, right? Now because uncountable noun, yes, 3 or 2, so which one? So which one, right? So let's look at them. Much is something that is uncountable, so it's possible, right? Little, right, is uncountable, right? So it's possible. Few is for countable, so this one is not possible. Any will be countable or uncountable. So we have to look at the meaning of the whole statement here, right? So even though there is what chance of rain today, it might be a good idea to carry an umbrella with you. So if you notice, it might be a good idea to do this, right? So it seems like you're buying some level of insurance, even though the chance is low. So in other words, this chance here must be this low chance. So it cannot be much as well. And when we talk about any, it's like asking if there's some, right? And so it will not be any in this particular case here. So therefore, we are left with, although there is little chance of rain today. Okay? Can? Yes, 3. Very good. Who is in Tampines A grader? Someone. Okay, right, thank you. Next one. The deadline for the project has been extended to next Monday. I will submit it today. This kind of student I like, right? So you notice that there's this idea that even though, right? So this idea that even though the deadline has been extended to next Monday, I will still submit it today, right? Even though it's next Monday, right? So I can do it earlier, right? So this idea of doing earlier is to show this idea of contrast. And so the contrasting word that we have here is in essence, nevertheless, which is something along the lines of despite, right? And so our answer here is 4. Oh, you all got 2. Okay, why not 2? Right now, if you think of it, therefore tells me outcome, right? As a result of something. Now, if you notice that they know the first part they mentioned here, that the deadline has been extended to next Monday. Now, if you are going to use therefore, so because of the extension, I will want to submit it on Monday. That's the more logical conclusion if you're using therefore, right? You will not therefore say that I will therefore submit it today. Then it doesn't make sense. Okay? You will therefore say that if the deadline is today, I will submit it today. Since it has been extended till next Monday, I shall nevertheless submit it today, or I shall therefore submit it next Monday. Okay, so difference in usage. Right, correct. Therefore means hence. Correct. Okay, right. Let's move on. Number 10. Yes, so there's the contrast there, right? Because of next Monday, instead of next Monday, I will do it today instead. Okay, now after I was on the couch comfortably, I opened my book and started reading it. This one, right? So we have to understand that here, right? So one way to look at this is that if you don't know what's the difference between lay and lie, right? Then what can we do, right? So let's look here. So we have after, which tells me that there's one action followed by another action, right? And so there's 2 actions. And in this case, the 2 actions, right? So one of it is opened, right? Which is a verb in past tense. And we have this questions here, right? So which is my other verb, right? Now, so I have 2 actions here. Now, if I look at them, does one affect the other? So the idea that I, in this case, lie on the couch, right, comfortably, then I open my book to read, right? So it seems like this case, there is this linking of ideas. One idea affects the other. So that means I have to first lie down, after which I open my book. And so because of this, we will be using the perfect aspect, right? Perfect aspect of it. And so we will be looking at something that has perfect tense, right? So the only one that has it here is had lain. Answer is 3. Okay? No, not 2. Okay, why not 2? Because, like I said, there are 2 actions here, right? And one from here affects the other, right? So I did this one first, then this happened. Okay, Ken? After I lay on the couch comfortably, I open my book. Actually, not entirely wrong, but yeah. Okay, since we have that, it's slightly better. Okay, or rather, yeah. Ken? Slow down? Oh. Okay, right. Let's move on. Okay, so now we shall go to vocab, right? I teach at Yishun A grader, right? Now, anyway, Skibidi Ohio Sigma, where's your toilet? Hey, want to say properly. Okay, what the Sigma? Why you never say properly? I slay, right? You slay, I slay, we slay. Now, anyway, so after N1 investigation, the police were able to track down the burglar. Now, so what sort of investigation? So we're describing this noun here. All of these here are all adjectives, right? So what sort of adjective will be used to describe an investigation? So if we think about it, extreme, let me get rid of my box here so I have more space to write. Okay, so the word extreme tells me to a large degree of something. Okay, I'll move my adjective here. Okay, so all of these here are adjectives. Now, extensive means to cover a large area. Okay, right? English or Spanish? I don't know. This is Chinese, right? Then excessive is too much. Okay, extraordinary, right, means that there's something that's special. Okay, not something that's not common, right? Now for investigation, when we describe investigation, we have to say that this is an extensive investigation because this investigation covers different areas, many areas in fact, in order to make sure that they cover all the grounds needed, right? Because excessive is too much, it will be strange because then we say that we investigate overly, right? That will be strange, right? So here answer is 2. Okay, I done my examination already. No, you have completed your examination. Please use standard English. Okay, but anyway, yes, let's move on. Okay, cute dog, you are trying to be very cute, I can tell. Yeah, so continue to be cute, okay? Now let's move on. Now I had to use all my strength to ward my dog from running away when it saw a squirrel in the park, right? Now, so we have restrict, right? So to restrict, usually you limit, right, the number of whatever it may be, right? Or you can restrict someone, something from doing something as well, or you can restrict movement, right? The other one, confine, is to keep, right, in a space. It is also very similar to the word restrict, right? They are synonyms, okay? And then to contain, right, is to keep inside something, right? And to restrain something is to control, right, by force, right? So in this case, my dog, I will restrain it, right, by pulling on its leash, right? And so that when you restrain, you are actually using force to pull against the dog's movement, right? So those of you with dogs, you will know. Okay, right? So 4, yeah. Can? Yes, most of you got it. 4 chicher. What is 4 chicher? 4 chicher. Only 1 chicher here, sorry. Okay. Now anyway, next one. His old wooden armchair was what? So he decided to get a new one. Right? So we have phrasal verbs, right? So to fall off, right, is to decrease in quantity, right? To reduce in amount, right? Fall out is to actually have an argument with someone. Like you have your friends argue, wow, I'm not happy, you're not happy, come lah, 4 o'clock pioneer meal, let's go. Something like that. Okay, and then they fight. Okay, don't fight lah. Peace, no war. Right, then after that, to fall apart is to basically break, right, into pieces. Okay, and then to fall through, right, you fall through the cracks, right, basically something fails to happen. After this stream, teacher get 10,000 aura. No lah, I want 1 million, can or not? 3 billion. And give us 3 billion likes, okay? Like, share, subscribe. Okay, right. Now, okay. Oh yeah, and later we'll give 3 prizes to the top 3 winners in the Kahoot quiz. So please stay until the end, okay? And learn with us. Now, anyway, answer is yeah, I've left out the answer. Okay, to the wooden chair was we're going to buy a new one, right? Because the old one is spoiled, and so therefore it is falling apart, it's breaking into pieces. Yeah, so please be careful, don't sit on the salt chair. Okay, right. Good. More like infinity. Yes, infinity. To infinity and beyond. Okay, next one. Jason, what his parents offered to lend him money to start a business as he wanted to be independent. Now, so he wants to be independent, right? In other words, he does not need any help. He wants to stand on his own 2 feet, right? And so the idea is that he therefore would not want the parents' money. So we want something along the lines of him not wanting the parents' money, right? And so let's look at the words here. We have disqualified. So to disqualify is to stop someone, right, from competing, right, because, right, they broke a rule. Okay, right, so that's to be disqualified, or right, to disqualify someone. Then you disallow something, so the dis will tell you it's a not. Okay, so not what, right? So therefore this is not accepted. Okay, and then we have decline, right? To decline something, my old teacher from boot camp, I'm not that old, I'm old but not that old, okay? My previous teacher, okay? Now anyway, to decline something is to reject something, okay? And then to deny is to basically say something, or rather to say that something is untrue, okay? Basically you go sus. Okay, anyway, next one. Or rather not next one. So which the answer here? So the idea that he wants to reject the parents' help, and so the idea that he declined his parents' offer. So you decline, you reject an offer. Okay, Ken? Right, next one. What is blocks fruit? I only know got roadblocks, not blocks fruit. Is it blocky fruit? Does it have vitamin C? Okay, next one. Grandfather wanted a quiet 60th birthday. Oh yeah, hey, these kind of words, try to learn how to spell, because like I think there was the PSI question from a few years ago. They actually asked you how to spell 20th, and then I'm sure some of you will be like stunned. They'll be like, Nani? Then you gg.com. Okay, anyway, so yeah, please learn to spell these kind of words. Now, so I wanted to a quiet 60th birthday celebration without any something, right? So he wants it to be quiet. So if it's quiet, he doesn't want much fanfare inside, so without any fanfare. So the idea of fanfare, any sort of excitement, right? So we have fuss, right? Basically things that are unnecessary, right? Or we have anxiety, right? So you should know that this is being nervous. Okay, uncertainty is to be unsure. I'm sure you know that. Okay, and anticipation is this feeling of excitement. Okay, and so we don't want any extras. He just wants it to be as simple as possible without much stuff, and so whatever that's unnecessary without much fuss. Yes, some of you got it. You are Sec 1 now. Steady lah. Which school? Is your Sec 1 nice? Got join our classes for Sec 1? Okay, I'm teaching Sec 1. Come join me. Okay, come. Anyway, all good? Let's move on. Clap. Yay, clap. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so let's look at this passage here, vocab close. Right? So Mike chanced upon, let me move this aside. Okay, so Mike chanced upon his classmate, Kenny, shoving a younger student. He decided to step in and take action, right? So what is based on this context of stepping in and take action, the idea that he's going to come in, right? And so what is this idea? Now to interact, right? If we are interacting with someone or something, is this idea that there are like two objects, right? That have like having effect on each other. Okay, so that's to interact. Then you interfere, right? Is to get in the way, right? Usually, right? When even though you are not supposed to do so. Okay, then to interrupt is to, in essence, stop something or to prevent something from, maybe we put here also, stop or prevent something from occurring, right? Okay. Oh, you went Riverside. That school no bad leh. Okay, Woodlands, yeah. The North Slay, okay, yeah. Come to the North better. Okay, anyway, then to intervene, then you have, to intervene is to basically you become, right, involved, right, in something, right? So you come into something, then this unusually to improve things, right? And so given the context here that Mike saw this Kenny shoving a younger student and he comes in, right? He's trying to make things better because if you've read the rest of the passage here, right, they will tell you that he tries to stop them, and so he's trying to improve things, and so best answer, intervene. Okay, right, yeah. Interrupt in a nutshell. Everyone talking and the teacher shouts for everyone to be quiet. I think it's more like the opposite. Like your teacher is talking halfway, then you say something, and then like you all laugh, and then that's to interrupt the teacher's lesson. Okay? Don't be confused. Okay, but sure. Okay, but anyway, next one. So then we have he told Kenny to stop what he was doing, right? So we are here. He told Kenny to stop what he was doing. Kenny, a notorious bully, right? So notorious, right? Vocab word, you should know. This is famous for the wrong reason. So this is what we call infamous. Notice it's called famous, but we go infamous. English, wonderful language, right? Now anyway, a notorious bully, right, gave Mike a menacing glare, right? So this menacing is this idea that he might want to kill you. So he's like, I will hurt you. Right? So this idea here, right, is that there is this idea of maybe some idea of danger that they will talk about. Right? So stern is the idea of being strict. Fierce is to be frighteningly angry. Right? I think all of you will probably encounter that in your life. Right? Unfriendly, you should know, I'm not going to bother. Right? And threatening is, well, to give ideas of, a threat or to warn of something unpleasant. Okay? And so, yeah, actually menacing, the closest one we have here is threatening. Not fierce, threatening. Okay? Right, good. Okay, next one. We are. Okay, right. So let's move on here. So Mike swallowed hard, trying to be calm. So we're looking at 18 here, calm. Okay. So yeah. Those of you with the worksheet, we have to scroll on to the next page. Otherwise, we cannot see what the options are. Okay. So we're looking at trying to be calm. Okay. So number 18, calm. Okay. So let's look here. I could try to make this smaller, but I hope you can see on your small devices, small screen. Okay, right now, so to be calm, actually to be composed is the idea that you are, well, in control, the idea that you are calm. So actually this is our answer already, right? But to be agreeable is to, in essence, to whatever people say, you say yes, right? You agree with it. To be peaceful, right? No force, right? And then to be relaxed, yeah, just chill. Okay, right. So let's move on. Okay, so who do you think you are trying to tell me what to do? Right, Kenny growled. I'm just someone who hates seeing others in a predicament. So predicament, 19, predicament. So predicament, right, is in essence, let's look at the words here. Worry, you should know, right, that you are not, you have your mind on other stuff. Misery is this idea of great unhappiness, right? Then we have despair, of this idea of there's feeling hopeless. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling hopeless, right? And of course, a difficulty here, right, is this idea of actually, of a predicament, right? And so actually 4 is our answer, right? We're talking about predicament, something of, yeah. Okay, a bit hard to see because, yeah, for vocab close, we have to scroll between the passage and the answers, right? So predicament is in essence our answer here of difficulty, right? I don't want to put him a tight spot. Okay, come, last one. Then Mike, we there yet? Okay, so yes, Mike stood his ground and explained in a convincing way as to why bullying was wrong. Now, oh, okay, sorry. Okay, right. So sorry for that. So explain in a convincing way, right? So a convincing way, what do we have here? So to convince someone is in essence to persuade, and so actually that is our answer already. 1, right? Persuasively. Completely, you should know it's in all totality. Coherent is to have a logical flow to it, right? And earnest, right, in essence is to be honest, right? Okay, right. So guys, it is 7:30. We shall have a 10-minute break before we move on to our next one, which is math. So please remember to follow us. And like we said, there is this giveaway at the end of the session, right? So stay with us through our math and science. There's this giveaway if you answer the Kahoot quiz and come in top 3. And of course, we have our September booster camp, right? Please join us, right? And yeah, I will see you all in another time. Okay, take care, right? And next up will be math. Okay, ta-ta.
Great. Yeah, let me just try this. Okay, let's set up the necessary. Okay. Wait, we do the countdown again.
Switch to this one.
Oh, the scene. Hi guys, we wait. Now got a commercial break. Oh, this one. Okay, recast.
Room 6. Sorry.
No, not room 6. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm just here for the commercial break and to set up. Okay, wait. We figure it out. Countdown. 8 minutes. Alvin, thanks. You need to go. You go first. Okay, fellas. Play music. How to play music? Good question. How to play music? Skibidi music. Play music.
You can add your own music.
Add my own music. Can they hear? Can you hear the thing? You can hear, or is it only me? Oh, hey, sorry, a boomer. Don't know how to use. Hey, wow, quite cool. I first time see. Very loud. Very loud. What can I adjust the volume? 不是他自己的 volume 哦。他的 volume 关我什么屁事？他的 volume 很 loud， then 我怎样 change 他的 volume？ 就是很奇怪。Hey, your volume loud. Why you say me? Like that lah. So I paid 50% already. Aiyo, you are. Why you say me? Aiya, you are. Check how your voice sounds to viewers. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning how to use this TikTok live. Anyway, got 6 minutes. Hey, anyway, I want to tell you, all right. Ta-da! For those P6. But you're not P6. You're not P6. Anyway, tell you also no use. This one for P6ers only. Those P6, you can join our PSLE online booster program. Link in the bio. Okay? Link in the bio. Now it's a commercial break. You know, last time when you watch like Channel 8 or Channel 5, right? Then, you know, like 广告, like commercial break. Let me check out the karaoke. Okay, since it's National Day tomorrow, okay, shall we sing We Are Singapore? If you sing, I'll join. 来了都啊，so cannot hear you. What you mean? Bluffy啊？你这样 stupid 啊？什么？看什么 ？We are sing 什么？你要 drag 上去啊？哦，对，哇，嘿，你看到哎。This is my country. This is my 什么啊？I don't know the lyrics need to Google the lyrics. Na 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 my friends, we are Singapore. Own self. Sure, you never join Singapore Idol is a pity. 卖好笑啦，ear bleed cannot 啦 ，join Singapore Idol I'm the last quite say 啦 ，cannot 啦，jialat cannot 啦。Anyway, I'm just here for the commercial break. 5 minutes I go to Tong, another 5 minutes. Jialat. We want the teacher come. Wait lah. Okay. Shall we discuss something else? Ko In Kiat, how are you? Today inquire the comment very fast. I sang Tanjong Katong and tomorrow's here today for assembly. Wow, Heidi, you must be a very good singer. Choir. 什么是 Morgan？ 哦 Sigma， Morgan 是什么？帮我 Google 一下。Morgan 是什么意思？ I can play our own music 啊。Sorry guys, I don't know how to play music 嘞。真的 ，sorry。Sure, you are Sigma。什么是 Sigma？ Oh, Sigma. You want to say I'm handsome, is it? No, I'm kidding. Sure not. Are you a user 289? Are you a girl or boy? Are you a female or male? No, like that they. Okay, thank you for calling me whatever. Oh, the next teacher is also quite okay. Never mind. Later you see. Okay. Sing not alone. What is not alone? 哇 not alone 是什么？什么 song 来的 ？NDP song 啊 ？Let me check. Let me YouTube it 啊。NDP song? I don't know that song 哎。Not alone. NDP. Really 哎 Not alone. This one 啊 Can you all hear? Oh. Wow, you never tell me. I didn't know leh. Quite nice eh. I know. Wow, this guy singing the song so handsome one ah. Jialat. I cannot match him ah. Cannot lah. He's very handsome eh. Oh, I first time here. I'm looking at it. Gonna get copyright. Eh, hi wow. Cannot play man. Cannot play the song ah. I didn't know. Eh, don't hi war leh. Cannot get copyright. Yeah. Okay, later kena the community guideline. I'm just here for the commercial break, guys. Oh, can play ah? He anyhow bluff me. Hi, Sloths Gaming. 过分啊你 Too much. I sing also. No, I first time here. I need to like listen to it a bit more. I'm the boomer leh. I only know the We Are Singapore. We stand together here. The lion, the boomer. The song 20 years already, 30 years already. Ken Archer, 25 years old. Serious ah? I'm 25 ah? Wow, I'm very very glad that you say that. 25 is the same age as my new colleague that we just joined us eh. Goodness, 真的吗？哎呀 The 25-year-old lady don't 嫌我 uncle. I very lucky already. Am I 30? Wow, thank you. You guys are very nice and polite. I like you. I'll give you a discount for the PSLE online booster program. DM us. Hey, anyway, right? We really got a Kahoot later eh. Serious eh. Then we're going to give prizes for the. 怎么那个 aircon 关啊？怎么讲？ the aircon got something wrong. Jialat. Wait, let me give you a second to troubleshoot. 1 minute already. Anyway, we have the what I want to say giveaway stay. Okay, guys, we will have the science session now. We have the Kahoot. Okay, have a Kahoot. No, not virtual prize. You DM us, and you give us your address. We already send you like the presents. I asked them to prepare something nice for you. Okay, the teacher gonna come already. Felicia, come. Your turn. Make sure the blue button is on. Then make sure to pinch out so that they can see. You do a mic. Mic test.
Mic test.
Okay. Okay, then make sure to hide this.
Hello. Heidi, why you go? Why you say bye to me? Is it you don't like math? I'm so sad. Why you don't like math? I just graduated from JC. What? No. So young ah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Anyway, it's still me. Hi, I'm teacher Felicia. So For English and for science, you'll see a new face today, but for math is me, okay? Can I sing Not Alone? No, cannot. I don't know how to sing. Oh, you say bye to English? Yeah, okay, must stay for math, okay? Okay, so before I start, let me show you my drink. No, can see or not? I'm drinking Playmate. Okay, so I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm gonna drink some bubble tea because I need some sugar. Okay, wait, let me hide the timer first. Okay, so let's go through the MCQ first. Right, first one. First one very easy, right? 80,000 plus 5,000 plus 700 plus 2. Okay, so some of you don't need to do working, but I will just show you the working anyways. Please align your numbers, okay, then you can add it. Remember to add from the back. So I have 2 starting from the back, 0, 7, 5, and 8. Okay, so this one will be option 2 as your answer. Yeah, very easy, this question. Okay, then I'm going to scroll to the next question. Now, next question is an order of operations question. So you can use your acronym BODMAS. So B stands for bracket. We need to calculate whatever is within the bracket first. Within the bracket, I have 5 plus 21, so that is 26. Everything else, you got to copy it exactly the same. Now I'm done with the brackets, so next you are going to move to a division or multiplication. In this equation, division comes next. So I'm going to do 26 divided by 2, that is 13. After that, you're left with a minus and a times, okay? So do the multiplication first. I'm going to do 13 times 3, which is 39. So finally, you're left with just a subtraction. And 11 is your final answer. This is number 1. Yes, Joy, that's correct. That's what BODMAS means. Okay? Okay, let's scroll up. Next one. What fraction of the hearts in the box are shaded? So I want to look out for the shaded ones. That's going to be my numerator. And your denominator is always the total. So I'm going to count. There are 3 shaded hearts, the black one. And for your total, you will count that there are 8 hearts. So this is very easy. This is 3 over 8, which is number 1. Okay, let's have a bonus question. Take a look here. Bonus question. What percentage of the hearts are unshaded? Let me know your answer in the chat box. Okay, this is not in the worksheet, this is a bonus question. What percentage of the hearts are unshaded? 3%? Really? Xinghui, yeah, that's the fraction, but I'm asking for percentage, right? Yeah, okay, so some of you got the right fraction, but you have to change it to percentage. David, are you sure? Okay, so Xinghui, just now you got the fraction ready, right? 5 over 8. Yeah, Timothy, Inkit, yeah, that's correct. So unshaded is 5 over 8, and you want to change it to a percentage, you have to times 100%. This one will give you 62.5%. Okay, so that's a decimal. Yes, Pauline, that's right. Okay, good job. Let's move on to our short answer questions. Okay, again, this one very easy. Find the greatest multiple of 8 that is less than 50. Okay, so the keyword multiple means your times table. So you can use your 8 times table. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Now you're looking for a number that's less than 50, so I will stop here at 48 because the next number is going to be more than 50. So this will be 48 as your answer. Yes, Apple, so easy. Yeah, this is just a 1 mark question. Okay, so make sure you get this correct. Next one, find the value of 1/3 times 5 over 7. So before you multiply fractions, you have to check diagonally first whether it can be cross-cancelled. So for 1 and 7, you cannot simplify it further. There's nothing to cross-cancel. Look at the other direction. For 3 and 5, you also cannot cross-cancel. So that means that you can straight away multiply this. Multiply your numerators. You have 1 times 5, which is 5. Denominator is 3 times 7, that is 21. 5 over 21 is the answer. Yes, David, Eileen, Timothy, very good, correct. Yes, Heidi, you got it right. Joy, also correct. Good job. Okay, next one. Find the value of 7.2 divided by 3. Okay, so let's do our long division over here. My first quotient, okay, my first digit is going to be 2. Then I will use 7 minus 6 equals to 1. After that, I'm going to put my decimal place and bring down the digit 2. Remember to put the decimal place on top as well. After that, you have 3 times 4, okay, so then I can minus exactly, and then there is no remainder. Yes, so 2.4 is the correct answer. Heidi, DP, WL, Kate, yeah, all correct. Very simple. Everyone okay? So far, it's all been very easy, right? Later then we do problem sounds, then it'll be a bit harder. Okay, good. Next one. We have a ratio question, 63 to blank equals to 7 to 2. So find the missing number for this ratio. I'm going to copy out the question first. So let's see, what is the relationship between 7 and 63? Okay, so you know that 7 times 9 equals to 63. So the other direction, you also times 9. So this is 2 times 9, 18 would be your answer. Yeah, so many of you got it correct. Yeah, Xunling, DP, YS, Kate, all got it correct. Next one, we have a question on rate. So printer A prints 20 posters in 1 minute, printer B prints 30 posters in 1 minute. Given that printers A and B start printing at the same time, how long does it take for both of them to finish printing 4,000 posters altogether? Okay, so printer A and B are working together, correct? So if they are working together, you can find something called the combined rate. Combined rate means I'm going to add them together. So both of them in 1 minute, if they work together, that will be 20 plus 30. They can print 50 posters in 1 minute. Then I'm going to use the 4,000 posters divide by the 50 posters. So when you divide this, you can cancel away the 0 first. So you treat it as 400 divided by 5. So it is 80. That is the final answer. Yes, Irene, that's correct. DP correct also. Leonard, your P6? Okay, but good to watch also, right, for revision. Oh, thanks, Heidi. Yay, correct, yes. P7, what's P7? That's such a thing. Okay, now we're moving on to section C, problem sums. So this is a 3-mark question. Let's take a look at this. Farah had a bag of colored beads. She wanted to make 8 bracelets, but she was short of 145 beads. After she made 3 bracelets, she had 210 beads left. So how many beads did she have in the bag? Oh, thank you, Pauline, for the very kind compliment. Okay, let me know in the chat, what concept is this? What is the concept that they are testing you in this question? So for math, it's very important to identify the concept for problem sums. Let's see. Has anyone gotten the right answer yet? What is the concept for this question? Okay. User 289, shortage and something. Yes, okay. Sloth Gaming, correct. Unknown, Leonard Chia, Inkit, correct. Yes, okay. I saw a few correct answers. This is excess and shortage. So for excess and shortage, usually we will use model drawing. You want 100 bonus bucks? Wow, so many. I never give 100 bonus bucks before. Okay, so let's draw a model. Now this part of the model represents the bits that she actually has. So if she wants to make 8 bits, this amount of bits is not enough. Okay, so I'm going to add on in dotted line the extra bits that she needs. She actually needs another 145 if she wants to make 8 bracelets, which I will write as 8B. Okay, now after that, if she actually makes 3 bracelets, she will have 210 bits left. So that one you label it within the model itself. So let me know in the comments, what can you tell so far? Pauline, yes, that's right. What can you tell so far from the model? This red color part of the model. Okay, so for this red color part of the model, you can use 8 bits minus 3 bits. So that actually represents 5 bits. So you can see that 5 bits over here equals to 210 plus 145 equals to 355. Yes, David, that's right. So from here, you can find out what one bracelet is. You just need to divide by 5. And that gives you 71 for one of the bracelet. Wow, Heidi, you can multitask. Very good, huh? So the question is asking you, how many beads did she have? Remember that she has enough beads for 3 bracelets and she still has 210 left over. So this is what we want to find. We are going to find 3 beads, which is 71 times 3. Sorry, 3 bracelets. Then after that, we add the excess or the extra 210. So this question, you should get 423 as the final answer. Yes, DP Inkiat, that's correct. Good job. Now, excess and shortage is very commonly tested for P5. So if you're a P5 student, likely it will come out in your exam. Okay, make sure you know, okay? Oh, Heidi, you're very welcome. Yes, Irene, yeah, noted, right? Okay, next one. Ahmad baked some chocolate and strawberry cupcakes in the ratio 2:7. He sold half of the strawberry cupcakes in the morning. After that, he had 285 more strawberry cupcakes than chocolate cupcakes left. How many cupcakes did he bake in total? Okay, so I'm going to write down the ratio first. Chocolate to strawberry is 2:7. So over here, he sold half of the strawberry cupcakes. Now, what is half of 7 units? Let me know in the comments. What is half of 7 units? Oh, hi, Joanna. Yeah, I remember you. 3.5. Okay, so half of 7 units is 3.5, but in ratio, we usually don't write decimal, correct? So I don't want to work with 7 units. I'm going to times 2 first. I'm going to change it to 4 to 14 so that when I have 14 units, I can divide exactly by 2. Okay, so this is the ratio at first. So we treat it as he has 14 units of strawberry cupcake and then he sold half of that. So half of 14 units is 7 units. So let's minus away 7 units. So for this question, nothing happened to the chocolate, right? So the chocolate got to stay the same. You copy down exactly the same number for the chocolate. Then for the strawberry, it becomes 7 units. So this is what is in the end. Yeah, so some of you got the correct answer already. Very good. Now next, let us compare the strawberry and the chocolate cupcakes. Chocolate is 4 units, strawberry is 7 units, so when we compare them, we minus. 7 units minus 4 units equals to 3 units. 3 units will represent the 285 extra strawberry cupcakes. So after that, let's find 1 unit. You just need to divide by 3. So this is 95. Kevin, you watching us in the comments. Wow, DP, yeah, it's correct. Kevin is my boss. He's watching me, you know. I'm very stressed. Yeah. Anyways, 1 unit is 95. So the question is asking how many cupcakes did he bake in total. So he baked in total, this one is asking for at first, okay? How many units did he have at first? That will be 4 plus 14 units. So he has 18 units at first. That is what we want to find. 18 times 95. Okay, so this will be 1,710. My boss also learning. Yeah, he learned math, huh? Yeah. After all this life, he'll be very smart. Yeah, then he can teach his son PSLE also. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Now this question has part A and part B. Michael has 5 times as much money as Ravi. They have $4,560 altogether. After each of them bought a standing fan of the same price, Michael had 6 times as much money left as Ravi. So how much was the fan that they bought? Okay, so identify the concept first. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, okay, Shahida. Okay, yep. That's correct, very good. So what's the concept in this question? Let me know in the comments. Shahida got it right so far. Yes, okay, good. Xuning, that's right. Okay, Ayun, that's correct. So this is difference unchanged, okay, or equal difference. Difference unchanged. So based on the green color highlighted part, it tells you that the concept is difference unchanged. Now let me write down the ratio at first. So you know at first Michael to Ravi is 5 to 1. And you know that in the end, Michael to Ravi is 6 to 1. So because this concept is called equal difference or difference unchanged, you need to add in one more column for the difference. So for the first difference, you use 5 minus 1, that is 4 as the first difference. After that, your second difference is 6 minus 1, that's 5. So what is the next step? This is called difference unchanged, right? So it means that the difference must be the same. So let's make the difference the same. I need to times 5 for the first ratio, and I need to times 4 for the second ratio. Yes, Pauline, very good, that's correct. So you will end up with this new ratio here. Okay, so this is your new ratio. Now after that, remember that the question actually gave you the total, which is $4,560. So let's look at the total that they had at first. They had 25 units plus 5 units, so they had 30 units at first. 30 units will be equals to $4,560. After which, I'm going to find 1 unit. So 1 unit is 152. So the question is asking you how much was the standing fan. So you can choose either person to look at. If I look at Michael, from 25 units, he became 24 units. So there was a decrease in 1 unit for Michael. So this 1 unit represents the standing fan that Michael bought. Okay, so 152 is your answer for part A, because he spent 1 unit on the fan. So once you find 1 unit, that is your answer. Yes, Jojo, that's correct. Very good. Remember to put the dollar sign. Your units is worth half a mark. Okay, good. Then we are at our very last part, okay, part B. Over here, after buying the standing fan, Michael gave Ravi some money. Michael and Ravi then had an equal amount of money. So how much money did Michael give to Ravi? So again, let me ask you, what is the concept for this question? Wow, Timothy, you very fast. Good job, Timothy. What is the concept in this question? Okay, Shahida, very good, that's correct. Wow, Xuning, you're also very fast. AR1, oh, no wonder. The power of AR1. Okay. So this one is total unchanged. So how do you know it's total unchanged? Because Michael and Ravi, they're just sharing the same amount of money. Okay, so the total amount of money that both of them have is the same. So let's focus on how many units they had after buying the fan. Michael had 24 units and Ravi had 4 units. So both of them added together, they had 28 units in total. Now, if they want to share it equally, you just need to divide by 2. So that means that each of them is supposed to have 14 units in the end. Now, after that, you can look at Michael. Let's compare Michael. Michael had 24 units, and then he only has 14 units left in the end. So for Michael, there was a decrease in 10 units, right? So that will be 24 minus 14 equals to 10 units. So why was there a decrease in 10 units for Michael? It's because he gave it away. He gave it to Ravi, so very, very kind of him. Okay, so this is what Michael gave to Ravi. 10 units. Let's find 10 units. So based on part A, you know that 1 unit is 152. You want to find 10 units, you just need to times 10. So this is your final answer, $1,520. Okay, good job guys. Right, so please continue to stay in the live because after this we will have science. Okay, so at the end of the science session, then there will be the giveaway. Okay, wait. Okay, so you can see here, science will be coming up at 8:20. Who is the chair for science? Teacher KH. Yeah.
KH for Kahoot.
KH for Kahoot, no. Oh, Miss Jody, no, this week is not Miss Jody. Yeah. Okay, so remember science got giveaway. You need to be the top 3 in the Kahoot to win the giveaway. And we will actually send it to your house. Okay? Oh, someone, he is your science teacher, is it? Teacher KH? Oh, okay. Is the Kahoot mainly for science? Yes, the Kahoot is all science questions. Yeah? Oh, you love Teacher KH? Wow, I'm sure he appreciates that. Heidi, what do you get for the giveaway? I'm not sure. It's a secret. Yeah. Teacher KH very friendly. Wow, KH, your students say you're very friendly. Okay, so over here, the sticker, you can see that we will have our online booster program for PSLE. So for math, I will be teaching it. So if you want to join, okay, then I will see you for the P6 math bootcamp, okay? Yep. Okay, I'm going to have my dinner now, okay? See you guys. Bye-bye.
I'm back for the commercial break again. Okay, wait. Okay, we'll start the next thing at 8:15. Let me see. 做么？哦，换新啊，我 try 啊，等又要 pair 哦，等一下啊，可以，OK。Wait Science. I'm not KH lah. I cannot teach science, but wait, don't disturb me first. I need to figure out how to do the warm up. You're doing warm up. The teacher doing warm up now. He very kanchiong. He first time. Relax You see the timer. Then later we will have a giveaway for. Tell the giveaway the stickers Okay, fellas. Later, right? We will. Okay, so for this live, right? At the end of the science session, right? There will be a Kahoot. You need to join the Kahoot session with your TikTok username. How do you know who win? You never play Kahoot before, man. Okay, so I mean, you answer correctly, then it will rank. It will Kahoot will rank you based on your correct answers plus how fast you answer. Okay, so join with your TikTok username. Screenshot, and if you are the top 3 winners, then you will screenshot your result. Then you can either DM us or send it to our kind of like check the number there, take it down, or just DM us on TikTok, and then we will reach out to you and mail the present to you. Can you don't join? You don't join, then you don't win DP. What are you talking about? Is this lesson weekly? Okay, go to the link in the bio, and then we have a schedule published there, whereby we generally try to go live once or twice a week to kind of like deliver value. Actually, honestly, we are also trying to just figure out how to use TikTok. Can you put 100 bonus bucks inside? Let me guarantee you, it will be around the value of 100 bonus bucks, kind of, Actually, I don't know what the price is. I actually asked my colleagues to kind of like go and find something nice. Yeah. So they said they want to buy something from Smiggle or don't know what. Sure, Bruce, can I give back my bonus bucks I still got at home after leaving A grader? You can just show up at any your A grader last time and then just redeem whatever you want to redeem Bruce. Okay? We will always honor it one for sure. Okay, hey guys, if you haven't followed us, you can press the top left button to follow. Okay. Why? 什么？哎，哇 a lot of saliva. 什么？哦，卡户啦。Oh, close it. Oh, okay. They can see the cards. Careful. Which school you from? Okay, fellas, we have 6 minutes. You want to go to the toilet? You can go to the toilet, and then we will start in about 6 minutes. Hey Regina, they say that there's problems with our live quality. Oh, network. Yeah, mine is okay also. Skibidi toilet. Okay, guys. Ang Mo Kio branch reward very the boring. Okay, let me take a picture of that. Okay, Leonard Chia 799. I have taken a photo of your comment. I will make sure that it's acted upon. Don't worry. The Tiong Bahru branch result. Hey, why you say like that? How can it be? Tiong Bahru, we are doing very well Who say one? Bukit Merah. Hey you, why? Really man? Tiong Bahru a lot of students super a lot We are opposite the writers at work. Wow, the number of students we have is quite a lot. You can go there and see. Where to get the link? Yasmin, I don't know what link you are talking about, but you can go to the link in bio. We put everything on the same website there. JP branch reward. Hey Timothy, cannot be. I just went there and I wish I'm a student there. If I'm a student in A grader, I'll be very happy. But when I'm a student last time, got no such thing as A grader. So yeah. I want rewards gummy bear. Ayo, very difficult User 2890. Actually user 2893048229. You ever consider changing your username or not? Your username like a little bit long to type You never think of changing your username Can change username or not? Can right? 怎么没有 change 它 I want a lot of bonus bucks when I go to A grader in November. Heidi, you are not in A grader yet Okay. You are missing out. user 289. Sure, I don't know how to change. You go to chat.openai.com, then you just type lah, how do I change my username on TikTok? Enter. Then read and follow the instruction. Ayo. Nowadays got YouTube, got ChatGPT. It's no excuse. Oh, go and Google it. Go and find it. Praxion AF grader. What talking about? No such thing as F grader lah. Why like that? Stop it. Naughty are you? Hey, Jabby Joes. Hey, Joy. Hello. Jabby Joes. Jabby Joes is my best designer in another company. Okay, fellas, we have another 3 minutes. ChatGPT fail math. You ready? Later got Kahoot or later we have to turn. You test with us. Okay, can. Okay, can. Okay, fellas. At the end of this session, there will be a Kahoot, right? I say one more time. Be sure to join the Kahoot with your TikTok username, so that we will not have a conflict of the usernames. If you are a winner, please kindly screenshot your results, then DM us. Okay? Alright? DP, I really don't know how to sing Not Alone. I really first time hearing that song. I don't understand how come you all hear that song before, but I never hear it before. The song that I'm familiar with is like Count on Me Singapore. That was one. Then number 2 is This Is My Country. That one, you know, the We Are Singapore. What Not Alone? I'm a boomer lah. I very long ago one. Wow, so old. Yeah lah, I think I'm old enough to be your dad, your father. Do I look like your father? Maybe your father, my friend. I outdated. You naughty boy, you. Okay, the teacher can come already. We cannot wait for Cher KH. Hey, Cher KH, you know, KH for Kahoot. Kahoot. Yeah, ask him what his real name is. Can we you do a mic test. Then remember to hide the sticker. You
can. Hello, can you all hear me? Mic test. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can.
Can, right? Okay, that's good.
Later we hide the countdown. Later. And,
okay.
And the sticker and the countdown.
Wait, sorry. The background. Oh, okay. Which is the one? This one.
Actually,
Actually, I don't. Yeah, it's okay. Which one do you choose? This one.
Bro looks like that one dude from Maroon 5. Maroon 5 bro. Wow. Maroon 5 Please love and take a kiss to me.
Can. Cover the gap. Okay.
Goodbye. You sing this song.
Okay. Hi. Where do I see the time? I don't know where to see the time. Move up a bit. Oh no. Sorry. Okay. Okay, there's still like 30 something seconds. Yep. So this is my first time running the live. So hope you all will learn something good in today's lesson. We are going to go through P5 science, right? So it's going to be very important because you got to make sure you pay attention during the science, because later on the Kahoot is going to be related to science. All right. So hopefully you'll pay attention and hopefully you'll like science. Where do I see the comments? Okay, from here. Okay, hello KH. Okay,
we can hide.
Can I call Mr. Kahoot? Okay, so
Mr. Kahoot.
You can call me Mr. Kahoot. Yeah, but if you find out my real name, maybe I'll give you extra bonus. But you gotta find me first, okay? All right. Okay, I think we can get started with our science today. So hello everyone, my name is Mr. KH. As in what does KH represent? Yeah, you can call me Mr. Kahoot if that works for you. All right. So we are going to do a walkthrough on a P5 science. So if you are in P6, I think that will be it's a good chance for you to do some revision as well, right? So this one is adapted from our ACSP end of year paper. So it's a 2023 paper. So it's very new, right? The latest that we can get on. All right, we're going to start off with the MCQ. Hold on, let me just test out a bit. Okay, this is the highlighter, this is the pen. Okay, the blue pen, eraser, and where is my pointer, favorite pointer? Okay. Okay, let's start off with question one. Question one, the diagram below shows a rectangular metal frame with 4 drops of wax attached to P, Q, R, and S. So if you are looking for the wax that is attached, P, Q, R, and S is over here, P, Q, R, and S. And then Max heated the metal frame. Okay, he heated the metal frame at one of the points A, B, C, and D. He then recorded the time. Let me try and change the color. Recorded the time taken for each drop of wax to melt in the table as shown below. Okay, so whenever we do our science, right, whenever they come with a result, so what we need to do is we need to look at the result and be able to tell what's going on. So looking at the results over here, time taken for the wax to melt is recorded. We usually look for the highest and the lowest result. So in this case, we can see R is the quickest, right? This is the shortest time, and then we can see that P is the longest time. Okay, so in this case, we should be able to infer certain information from the results. So what we can tell is R is probably the nearest to the heat source, right? And P is probably the furthest away from the heat source. So the question is asking us at which point did Max apply the heat source? So at which point did Max apply the heat source? So with this, it should be you should be very clear that you should be looking at the one that takes the shortest time to melt. So let us take a look at R. R is over here. The heat source should be nearest to R. And in this case, we can see that which one is the nearest. Anyone found it already? Answer is D, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. So answer is D. Yes, okay, you're correct. Okay, answer is D. Because D is nearest, right? It doesn't make sense for the heat source to be over here, right? Because if it is at C, right, S will melt first, but S does not look like it will melt first. Okay, if it is at A, I think P will melt first. Okay, if it is at B, right, and then P will melt first. Okay, so in this case, very clear, this one is on the topic of heat. Okay, you should know that the answer is D, which is option number 4. Okay, oops, sorry, let me change to the pen. Option number 4, yes. I think there are a lot of very smart kids staying up at this time, right? Because tomorrow is holiday, right? So you all will be able to stay up late and learn some science, all right? If you have any question, you can ask me, but don't ask me what's my name, don't ask me where I'm from. Right, we move to question 2. Okay, this brings back so much nostalgia from my P5 and P6. So I guess you should be like maybe in secondary school already. En Xuan here, who is En Xuan? I have no idea who is En Xuan. Okay, let's move on to question 2. Question 2. Okay, 2 identical flasks A and B were connected to an air pump. So there are 2 identical flasks A and B. They are connected to an air pump. Okay, so this one is a very classical question that we always see in the topic of matter, right? So flask B contains 200 cubic cm of water. The setup is airtight, so no air can go in, right? No air can escape, right? So the plunger of the air pump is pushed down. So there is an action over here. It's pushed down. You got to take note. And then what happened next is, okay, when it is pushed down, it will release 100 cubic cm of air into the flask. So in this case, there are, okay, air is pumped into these 2 flasks. 100 cubic cm is introduced into each flask. Okay, so, oops, okay, let me get the pen. okay, 100 cubic cm of air into A, and into B and into A. So in this question, you need to be very familiar with your properties of your air and water, right? So water is a form of liquid, and liquid, what are the properties, right? They have a definite, okay, volume. Okay, they also have some other properties will be like no definite shape. Okay, they occupy space, have mass, right? So you got to take note of the properties. So if it's pushed down, okay, it releases all this air, additional air into it. But the question is asking you, what is the final volume of air in each flask at the end of the experiment? Okay, so a lot of students will make the mistake of thinking that, okay, so what's the final volume? We will look at the volume of, okay, air inside. So volume of air is 150. I'm gonna add 100, right? So is it gonna be 250? Is the volume of air gonna be 250? Anyone can tell me, or no one is able to tell me, right? So in this case, it is not gonna be 250. Yep, someone said no. Okay, it's not gonna be 250. Okay, because what is the property of air, right? So the property of air is they do not have a definite volume, so no definite volume. Okay, and they can be compressed. Okay, because of these two properties, so the volume of air will always be equal to the volume of the empty space. So in this case, the empty space is, okay, 150. So the volume of air remains as 150. And for flask A, by now you should also know that the volume of air is basically the volume of the empty space. So the empty space over here is 350 cubic cm. So the volume of air is also, okay, 350. Right, so if you're thinking that the volume of air is going to be 450, okay, the container itself got to become bigger, right, in order to accommodate for the increase in the volume of air. So that is not going to happen because the container is going to be, the container will have a fixed volume also. It doesn't become bigger, okay, unless we're talking about something like a balloon, right? So a balloon will become bigger. Okay, so in this case, once you're clear that the volume is gonna be 350, okay, you should know that the answer is gonna be number 1, all right? Okay, so remember for this kind of question, I always see a lot of students, they do make mistake even all the way until P6, right? So the volume of air in a fixed container is always equal to the volume of the empty space, okay, regardless of how much air you pump in or how much air you suck out of the container, all right? Okay, if balloon is a solid but have no definite shape, is it really a solid? Or that sounds like a riddle. It sounds like a question that is too high level for me. Okay, so give me some easier questions, some P4, P5 question, okay, so that I will not get confused. Okay, also at this time, like holiday mood already, tomorrow National Day, right? So we are saying about, okay, no, let's go to question number 3, all right? Question number 3, I think is not gonna be too difficult. It is a question on magnet, okay? But a lot of students, they always make a mistake. Sing not alone, okay, I also don't know how to sing. I actually even older, I'm the oldest here, okay? So let's go to question 3, okay? Object A was freely suspended in the air, right? So as shown in the diagram below, so a bar magnet was brought close to it. So a magnet was brought close to this object A. And then after observing the interaction, so you got to look at what is happening, right, between the bar magnet and object A. John concluded, so he is very sure that object A is a magnet. Okay, so what happened that made him so sure that it is a magnet? So which of the following best describes his observation? So what did John saw? Okay, did the man connect the object? He will bring it as close as possible, but we do not know if the object, the bar magnet touched the object. So 4, because only 2 magnets can repel from each other. Okay, so let's go through the options first. Okay, option number 1 says that object A remains still. Okay, if object A remains still, then probably it is a non-magnetic material, right? So probably it's not, because remain still, still is equal to a non-magnetic material, correct? Okay, and number 2, object A swung left and right repeatedly. So this is also not gonna happen, right? So option 2 is out. Okay, but a lot of y'all chose option 4. But why is it not option 3? Option 3 says that the object is moved towards the bar magnet, but a magnet can move towards another bar magnet. So how come you never choose number 3? Okay, because I think you are all pretty smart. Okay, very clever, and you all know that object A, right? Oops. Okay, what is happening? You all know that object A. Okay, I should write it at over 3. Okay, so object A might, okay, be, okay, iron bar. Okay, so if it is iron bar, then it will move towards, right? But it will not repel. Okay, so a lot of, yes, could be a magnetic material, yes, user 684777860, like phone number, but it's not phone number. Okay, yep. So in this case, the correct answer will be option number 4. Okay, you got to make sure that you remember this property. So only, okay, let me write it here, only a magnet, okay, can repel, okay, another, okay, magnet. Okay, so remember, this is the only way to identify one magnet from another. That is, they must repel each other. All right, so the correct answer will be option 4. Okay, I always finish top 3 in Kahoot. Okay, Heidi, let's see if you are able to finish the top 3 in Kahoot. But are you talking about science? Hopefully, you always finish top 3 for science Kahoot. Okay, so okay, we're done with the MCQ. Let's move on to the 2 OEQ question. Okay, question number 4. The graph below shows how the length of Ron's shadow changes over a period of time as he walks in a straight line. Okay, near a street lamp at night. So Ron is over here. Okay, at night he is walking. I'm not sure if he's walking. It looks like he's walking in this direction. And then we look at the graph over here. The graph over here shows the length of the shadow. The length of the shadow over here looks like it is decreasing. So at first it is going down. Okay, and then after that it looks like the length of the shadow is going up after a certain point. Okay, wait, I want to change the color to maybe red. Okay, increase. Okay, so it looks like the length of the shadow decreases, then after that it increases. So when you look at the graph and you look at how the length of the shadow changes, you should have a good idea of what is happening. But in part A, they want you to explain how shadows are formed. So when you are explaining how shadows are formed, okay, we should use certain concepts, right? So learn to use concepts from light. There's only a few concepts when it comes to this topic on light. So light travels in a straight line, okay, light can be reflected, it can be blocked, right? So in this case, in order for shadows to form, light must be blocked, right? So we can also add in light travels in a straight line and is blocked by an object. Okay, so shadows are formed when light travels in a straight line okay, and is blocked by an object. Okay, so remember to talk about light travels in a straight line, and then it is blocked by a certain object. Okay, so that's why the shadow will be formed. Okay, it is not transparent, but in science you cannot tell me what is it not. You must tell me what is it. So by telling me it is not transparent, are you telling me it is translucent? All right, so you must tell me that, okay, you want to add in, you can also add in by an opaque object. Right, that is even better, but in this case, right, this answer is more than enough. Okay, we move on to part B. So now Ron is, okay, part B is asking you, is Ron walking towards or away from the lamp during period X shown in the graph? So not only must you just tell, you must tell me, is he walking towards or away? Okay, you must also give a reason, cannot just anyhow guess, right? So how do you, what's the reason? What makes you realize that is he walking towards or away, right? Looking at the length of the shadow, I think he's walking away. Sorry if I am wrong. Okay, doesn't matter. I think that is a good try. So in this case, you must realize that the shadow, okay. Oh, okay, sorry, I missed out something. That is, they want us to talk about this period X. Okay, that means from here to here. This part here. Okay, is he walking towards or away? So yeah, cannot anyhow guess. If you anyhow guess, right, then when you're coming to the part where you need to explain or give a reason, then you will not know what to do, right? So over here, the shadow is decreasing, the length of the shadow. So why does it decrease? So the first thing you need to understand is when, okay, let me try to draw. How does a shadow form over here? Okay, the light ray will travel in this manner. Okay, something like this. And then it will form a shadow over here. So this is the part where you see the shadow. Okay, so let's say Max is over here, near to the lamp. Okay, so what will happen to his shadow? His shadow will be very small, okay, because the light will be like this, the light will be something like this. Okay, let me change it. Okay, and then his shadow would just be at the bottom over here, shadow. Okay, so if he's walking away from the lamp, that means the length of his shadow will increase. Right, in this case, if the length of his shadow is decreasing, that means he's actually walking towards the lamp. All right, so in this case, Ron is actually walking towards the lamp. Okay, how do we give a reason? Okay, let's write down, okay, Ron is walking towards the lamp first. Okay, in this case, when we want to give the reason, you need to talk about the graph. Okay, the graph over here, because the length of the shadow is decreasing, so that made you realize that he's actually walking towards the lamp. All right, so now we can write down the reason. The reason is as the shadow as the length of the shadow. Okay, so as the length of the shadow is decreasing, over period X. Okay, so hopefully you all realize that he is walking towards the lamp, okay, because the length of the shadow is decreasing. Okay, So it's a bit different from the one that we always use, the screen object and the light source. All right, so that one, when you push the object towards the light source, the shadow actually becomes bigger. All right. Okay, now we move on to part C. Okay, why we need to say the light increasing? We are not saying the light is increasing, we're saying the length of the shadow is decreasing. I'm not sure what you mean by that, David. Okay, so any other question? Let me just check through first. Do we have to say it decreases when, do we have to say it decreases, as in the shadow decreases when it is near the light source? Okay, you can add that in. That one is definitely something that is not wrong, right? You can say that the length of the shadow decreases when he is near the light source, which is the lamp. Okay, slow down. You mean like I need to talk slower? Okay, now I've done lamp question before. Okay, yes, this is a very classical question. Hopefully you have done it before and are very familiar with this kind of question. Let's move on to part C. Part C is not too difficult because the question is asking you at what time is Ron nearest to the street lamp. Okay, but the difficult part is always, okay, you got to explain it, right? So in this case, it is very straightforward. Once you understand how it works, then you know that the time where he's nearest to the lamp is at the 8-second mark over here. Okay, so you can write down 8 seconds. Okay, the reason will be very simple. The length of the the length of the shadow. Let me just erase away this part. Is the shortest. Okay, at the 8th second. Okay, so the last part, part C, is pretty simple, and then we quickly move on to the next question. Question 5. Okay, Sam conducted the following experiment as shown below in the diagram. He hung a 10-gram load from string A. So typically, once we see that a load is being hung on a string, we roughly know what is coming. Okay, he increased the mass of the load until string A broke. Right. Immediately, once we see until string A broke, we know that what kind of property is he testing for? It's testing for the strength. Strength of the material. Okay, if it is flexibility, they will measure the distance at which it bends. Okay, next he then repeated the experiment. Okay, with strings B and C, so different strings, and then the maximum mass of the load that the strings could hold before breaking was recorded in the table below. So in this table, right, a lot of information can be seen, right? So number one, you must realize that the type of string is a changed variable, right? And then the maximum mass of load before the string broke will be the measured variable. Okay, I'm going to write the short form MV. All right, so okay, so part A is asking you based on the information below. So based on the above information, which property of material is Sam testing for? We already know that he is testing for the strength of the material. Okay, so let us write this down, strength. Okay, yeah, you can just write the short form of CV, right? I'm just writing the long form, then after that, okay, I will usually change it to the short form. Okay, part B is a bit confusing, okay, because part B, Sam conducted another experiment by rearranging the strings and loads in the diagram shown below. Okay, so first he put string B followed by a 10-gram load, okay, followed by string A, and then a 30-gram load, followed by string C, and a 20-gram load. So based on the results above, which string would break? So you need to determine, right, and figure out which string is going to break. Okay, but not only that, of course, right? In science, we always like to ask students to explain, right? Explain your answer. Okay, what you need to realize is string B. String B is holding how much weight? Okay, string B is actually holding all this load, right? So do some simple mathematics, right? So 10 plus 30 plus 20 will give you a 60 gram, right? So 60 gram, okay. So string A is holding all this. String A is holding a 50 gram. 30 plus 20, 50 gram. String C is the last one, right? So string C is actually is only holding on to 20 gram. Yes, okay, so Heidi, you realize something which I did not talk about just now, right? So I did not talk about the result. Okay, the result presented over here. Right, so now we can start to compare and look at the results, right? String B 60 grams, okay, but over here it says that string B broke at 70, which means that string B is not going to break, right? So string B is going to be okay. String A is holding on to 50 grams, but you can see that string A from the results, okay, what's the maximum load that it can hold? Okay, so only 40 grams, right? So which means that string A is going to break. Do the same thing for string C, right? Look over here, right? 30 grams, and string C is only holding on to 20 grams. So string C is going to survive, right? So we clearly know which string is going to break if you know how to look at the result, okay? And if you know if you realize what is the mass that the strings are holding. Right, so now we can answer this question. But remember, okay, the question is always talking about based on your results above, right? So which string would break? So we're going to write down the obvious first. The obvious will be string A, right? String A, right? So how do we explain this? You can first talk about the table of results. So the table of results shows that string A, the maximum mass that string A can hold is 40 grams before breaking. Okay, so the results shows that string A can hold a maximum load of 40 grams before before it broke. Okay, then continue to say why it will break. Okay, so string A is going to break. Okay, as it is holding on to 50 grams. Okay, so let me just read through the comments a bit. Okay, does the information for B and C have to be included too? No, you don't have to include the information for B and C because you need to understand that your focus is only on explaining why string A broke. So just talk about the main focus, all right? Don't need to talk about any other stuff, all right? Okay, if there is no other question, I think, okay, hold on. I think just now, okay, someone was asking some question. Okay, let's do the Kahoot now. Yes, I think we are about time done. If no more question, then let's get started with the Kahoot. So let me just load the Kahoot. Okay, yeah, so you're got to sign on with another device.
I try. Or you can.
Classic mode. Okay, let me start the Kahoot.
Yeah. Yeah, join your TikTok.
Yes, okay, so remember to join with your TikTok username. here for a few minutes. Remember to try and join with your TikTok username.
How long you want to wait? 1 more minute? Just about it.
Also don't know. Okay, we'll just wait for 1 more minute maybe. Okay, we'll start at maybe 47. Oh, okay, we'll count down.
Yeah. Okay, how to start?
Apply. Start, then apply.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a countdown timer, right? So once the countdown timer is 0, we're gonna start. So quickly join, get another spare device, okay? If you wanna get extra help because you're at home, ask your mom, ask your dad to help you also, right? There are prizes to be won. The prize is a mystery, but I'm sure it will be very good, right? It will be top 3, okay? We'll get the prize. You'll be mailed to your house, so you basically just sit at your home, at the comfort of your home, and you're gonna get a prize, right?
If the username is too long, just as many characters as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, if your username is too long, yeah, just type the first, I think
many
5, 6, or 8 characters. That should be fine. Okay, as much as possible. Okay, don't worry. We will be contacting. I mean, you will contact us, and then we will be able to get your info. Yes. Okay, if you're one of the winner. Okay, 6, 5,
but still got
4,
people joining.
3. Okay, there's about 92, 93 participants. That's quite a lot. All right, I think most of us should be in.
Still got people joining.
Okay. I think around there in 90 something. So
around there. Okay. So if ready, then
okay, we hide
the countdown. Okay, we can.
Okay, I think we're gonna start now. So okay, the first question in the experiment below, what property of material XYZ is being studied? And D is measured. So just now I did mention something about it. Okay. Is it flexibility? Is it magnetic? Is it strength? Transparency? Okay. Mute it. Okay. Should be okay. Okay.
Or you can lower the volume a bit.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, a lot of you all realize that it is flexibility, it is not strength like in the other question, all right? Okay, Timothy is in the first place, not Heidi. Okay, I know Heidi, you said that you always get top 3. Okay, this one, how do you test for the strength of a material? If you've been listening to the question just now, you should know how. Okay, very bad at science is okay, so that's why you're here to learn, right? So that you can improve in your science. Okay, 71 of you got it correct. That is very good, right? Most of you all understood that to test for the strength of a material, you got to add a material until it breaks, right? So flexibility, remember just now I was talking about it, is measuring the distance, how much it bends. Okay, buoyancy is to see whether it floats or sink, right? So heavier material is not always stronger. Okay, next question is a multi-select. So remember, there might be more than one answer, or there should be more than one answer, all right? So what is the reason why the man can continue to pump air into the tire, although it is already full of air? So it'll be similar to one of the questions which we did just now. Okay, so just now during one of the questions we did mention the property, is it air does not have a definite shape? Is it air can be compressed? Is it air does not have a definite volume? Is it air has a mass?
How many questions are there?
8.
8 questions.
Yep. Okay, so a lot of you choose air does not have a definite shape, but that is although a property of air, but it is not shown in this case, all right? Okay, what a big change in the when objects gain heat, they expand and become heavier. Is this true or false? Very fast. Okay, yep. Okay, so most of your, okay, but 34 of your probably must know that when things expand, they do not become heavier, right? They just become bigger, but not heavier, okay? Then if that's the case, I will keep hitting go. Then my go become heavier, then, okay, I'll just do nothing and become richer, all right? What can you do to test if a rod is a magnet? So just now we talked about it just now in the question, right? Is it to see if it's made of iron or steel? Okay, to see if it can conduct electricity? No, right? Never mind, got it right. Okay, I'm doing this so slowly. Why don't you do it quickly so you can earn more marks? Okay, yes, looks like most of you were listening just now. Next question, how do you measure the magnetic strength of a magnet? It wasn't really covered just now in the question, but if you are familiar with your properties of magnet, you should also be able to get these correct. Okay, some of the options I think are pretty obviously wrong, so hopefully you can tell which is the one that is wrong. Okay, yeah, most of y'all got it. 80-80. Oh, okay, a change in the top three. Now, Yo Ting is in the first place, Deborah, okay? Okay, the next question. Is it the closer you are to the street light, the shorter and smaller the shadow will become? We went through a question that is similar just now. So if you are listening, I think most of you should be listening, even though it is already close to your bedtime, but okay, yes, very good. So 74 of you got it correct, that's good. Okay, leaderboard, not much changes. Okay, I think we are going into the last two questions already. Oh no, sorry, this is the last question. Double point, so this is your chance to catch up. How to increase the size of the shadow in this question? Okay, just give you a clue, there's actually 3 ways that you can increase the size of the shadow. Okay, there's still 30 seconds, so you still can take your time and read through. You don't know. Okay, this is the last question already, so I think even if you join, you won't be in time to answer the last question. Okay, the code is 566866, but okay, the timer is already up. Okay, looking at the result, I think most of y'all got it right. Move the screen. Okay, I think there's a slide. Okay, move the object. There are 3 ways, right? So one is you move the object towards the torch light. So you block more light, okay? Or move the torch light towards the object. So it's basically the same, just that you move different objects. But the last point, a lot of students always forget about that last point. Okay, move the screen away from the object will also give you a larger shadow, right? So okay, remember before I go next, right? So remember the first 3, please take a screenshot and send it to us. All right, if you don't take the screenshot, we cannot prove that you are the winner. Okay, they will show. Okay, third is KEX for N.N. Hold on, what's happening? First place is Lo Xuning of. Okay, I think I can take a screenshot. What? Okay. So
Okay, wait. We see the podium again. Okay, you take the screenshot there.
Yes. Okay, so we are taking a picture of the top 3 position to make sure that we don't miss out anyone. So if you are in one of the top 3 position, you will have the position in your mobile phone or the device that you're using, right? So make sure you take a screenshot, take a picture, all right, and then send it to us, DM us through our TikTok account, and we will contact you and reach out to you and get information from you to deliver the price to you.
Yeah, you can either DM us or you can send it to that number that you see on the screen. Okay. And we will send it to you. I don't know whether you can hear me.
Yes, should be able to. Okay. So take down the number, okay, or DM us through our TikTok account. All right.
We try to make sure that our Becca and Mira have access to our TikTok. Our TikTok. I go back and give access.
Okay. Right.
You say bye-bye.
Okay, can. So that will be all for our this week's live. So enjoy the holiday tomorrow, right? Get some rest, get some break, and then we will see you all next week, all right, with more prizes. Okay.
Give me the mic. Hey, thanks, Kate. Okay, goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for your time tonight. I hope that you have learned something tonight. And yeah, tomorrow you have A grader. Yeah, okay, tomorrow is what day? No, wait. A grader is not open tomorrow, right? It's not open, right? I think you better ask your mom or your dad again, because A grader is not open tomorrow. According to what I know. Okay, you learn a lot from math. Okay, good for you, Heidi. Okay, guys, anyway, the live is over already. Okay, we are going to go home already. So the top 3 winners are seriously, you have to DM us, because we will not be able to like message you like without you messaging us. Okay, so yeah, happy NDP. Tomorrow I want to watch the National Day Parade with my 2 children and tell them how Singapore is a very good place. What? See you next live. Okay, wait. My colleague wanted me to tell you to see you next live. Okay, we are going live again on next Friday, 7:30. Okay, 7:30. Okay, so see you. Thank you. I'm going to off already. Bye bye. See you guys. Thank you. Good night. Next Friday, 7:30. Thank you. Bye, fellas. Bye bye. You are one KEX4N. Yeah, you are super sigma. Alpha are you? Number you are 3, number 3. Yeah, okay, so you are sigma. Very good. Well done. Bye bye.